Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. Glad to be back in the booth here. Sam Honeycutt. It's been a while. Got Dave Keena here in the booth with me. Robert Downing for courtside. If we want to go down there later, Dave, talk to me, man. I haven't seen a lot of these teams. I have refed Neil's team this season, but I have not seen the Ball Hogs play. So tell me what you think.
Yeah, I got the Ball Hogs winless on the season versus the Blues, who just suffered their first loss against the Flamethrowers. So, got one of the best teams in the league here versus one of the worst, and at least that's how it's been so far. But Ball Hogs could be due for a breakout game here, and they need this win badly.
We'll see what happens here. We got the tip off between Nate and Wilson Parker. Nate's going to control it over to Drew Bushman.
The Blues have really surprised me this year. I did not think they were going to be as good as they have been. But they just have played well as a team. Neil has played very well.
Good defense there by Zach on Neil, driving into the basket. Josh taking it up the other way. Josh with a little open space. He's going to pop a three-pointer. It's off the rim. Nate with the rebound and outlet to Neil. Neil with a good-looking layup.
He's crazy.
Yeah,
takes crazy shots, dumb shots, you would say, but they do go in.
Drew Bushman guarding Luke. Inside to Wilson. Wilson with position. He's going to go up and get it over Nate.
Now Wilson, he's got a good inside game, being as tall as he is. We had a lot of trouble guarding him in our game. So that's something he needs to do more, in my opinion, is post up and take those little hook shots, make shots down there.
Nate Briers driving in. He's going to get a good look. That's off the glass. Good-looking shot from Nate Briers.
So you like to see if you're the Blues, if you get him going along with Neil and Drew, that's when they're very hard to beat.
Good pass from Josh right there to cutting Zach, and right off the rim, and Neil's going to push it. Neil's got some open area, and Neil smoked the layup. Good run by Neil. Just a couple missed layups early on from both teams. Ladies and gentlemen, before I go any further, I'm going to have to apologize for my allergy situation. It's really put a damper on my spirit and on my nose. So please bear with us in the booth.
That's some furry friends joining us up here.
We've got some multiple dogs have entered the gym. Wilson top of key over to Josh on the right side. I like that shot from Josh right there. That's in and out again. Couple good looks from Josh, just not there quite yet.
What the Hogs need, in my opinion, is to get Josh going. He is the X factor for that team. And you know he has it in him.
Neil with a three-point shot, and that's not what Neil wants to see right there. Josh at top of key, bringing up the ball. Allen Garden. Wilson. Backing down Nate. Good rebound there from Zach. Back out to Wilson. Wilson's going to pop a three-pointer. Rebound Nate. Nate's got a little push in his, a little pep in his step, bringing up ball off the court. Over to Allen. Allen with a good-looking shot. It's off the back of the rim. It was an open look.
And I know I just said that Wilson needs to post up more, and he does. But this game, that's going to be tough with Nate Briers guarding him.
Looks like our sideline reporter Rob going in for a better vantage point. Rebound Luke. Wilson coming in. Might have a push. Yeah, I think that was on Nate. Just a little push. I think it's going to be physical down there is what it's looking like, which that's about what I expect. battling for position with two big guys. Going to be physical. Wilson, first free throw here. Gets it to go.
Wilson very aggressive to start the game, which I think that's what you like to see if you're the Hogs.
Drew Bushman. Drew scanning. He's going to take a good layup. Reverse layup. Didn't hit anything. Wilson pushing it up the court here. Good hands. Good pass to Zach, and Zach's going to make it. Good looking layup there from Zach Khalifi. I've been hearing a lot about Zach this season, how he's really tried to turn it on.
Yeah, Zach's had a solid year so far. Doing the little things to help out the team.
I mean, I'm seeing that same layup in years past not even hit the glass, and Zach's getting it to go right there. Neal with the three-pointer. Off the rebound, Drew. Up to Nate. Over to Allen. And Allen just passed it to absolutely nobody. I mean, questionable pass there from Allen. I think maybe thought somebody was going to cut, and they didn't cut. Here comes Josh bringing up the court. Not a bad idea there from Luke and Josh. Just a little bit of spacing issues going on there. It's going to be a turnover for the Ball Hogs. Drew coming in. We got a foul on Zach.
Now, Drew's a player that's been very good this year for the Blues. He was expected to be good, but I'd say he's been a little bit better than expected, probably.
First free throw goes down for Drew Bushman.
A very smart player.
Second one going to go down as well for Drew Bushman. It's going to cut the lead to 1 for the Hogs. Josh at the top of the key. Over to Wilson. Josh. It's off the rim. Drew Bushman's going to bring it out. Drew with a good-looking shot, and that's pure. That's really nice right there from Drew Bushman working the spacing. Blues like taking the lead. That shot from Luke's off. Neal's going to push it up the court. Oh, and Neal can't touch that pass. Drew Bushman luckily grabs it. Neal a three-pointer, and it's pure. Neal also.
Such a wild-looking shot.
It's no one in this booth is going to say that it's a good-looking shot. But man, if it goes in, you know it's going in.
One of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Wilson driving in. Pretty good defense there from Nate, and a good outlet pass over to Neal. Neal's going to push the situation, and a good-looking layup from Neal also. We got a timeout.
He has a excellent layup package. Sometimes it looks pretty crazy, but that one was under control. And
seems like the Blues are looking to get out in transition and move the ball. They're pushing the issue here a lot, and I like it. They're doing well on it. Well, I think if you're the Hawks, I mean, you've missed some open shots. You get Josh start having a 3 fall, and I think you're still right squarely in this game.
Yeah, don't really like the Wilson Nate matchup right now.
Yeah,
Wilson's tall, but Nate's even taller, and that's
yeah.
Wilson can score on him, but that'll be a
You've
tough.
got you got to watch their
tough
spacing
matchup.
if you're the Hogs too. If you're gonna push up Wilson down there, you got to give him enough space to work too. And I've seen the Blues kind of maybe not necessarily bringing a double team, but kind of running a guy close or around there and clogging it up, and that's not going to help the Hogs at all.
Yeah, I think that's just a tough recipe there. If your best player has that tough of a matchup when he's an inside scorer, that could be trouble tonight for the Hogs. I think they may need, like you're saying, spread out a little more. Maybe let Wilson take him off the dribble. As that could be somewhere he could possibly have the advantage on Nate.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Sam Honeycutt here, coming to you live from Corpus Christi Catholic School, Sunday night basketball. My partner Dave Keenan in the booth with me. My other partner Robert Downing. Might have to go to him at the end of the quarter and then a half, see if he's got any intel on what the Ball Hogs are thinking there. Kind of sitting on that sideline. Lovely looking night once again inside Corpus Christi Gym, Dave. Here we go. Coming back in a timeout.
A little bit hot, but
a little bit hot.
Like it.
That's how we like it. Yep.
Or how we're used to it.
Ain't nothing changed. We like it hot.
And no water tonight either.
No water. Yeah, they're really trying to test these guys. Big screen right there.
Not working.
And Allen with some aggression. I like the defense there from Allen Edeker. And Neil gonna.
Talking about Allen, he's just been a all-around good player. You don't really see it on the stat sheet too much. It might not look impressive, but he makes winning plays. And
that was some legitimate hustle right there. And we're down to 20 seconds left just about in this first quarter. Let's see if they realize it and take the last shot here. Man, it's a good look from Zach, and the outlet pass is going to kill him once again, and Neil's got it. And he missed the layup, and it looked like it was out on Josh. With a little over 3 seconds left here, you got to realize that and get a shot off. Man, good looking. Neil's got a shoot right at here. He gets it off, and it's off the glass. Just going to be in the first quarter. The Ball Hogs have had some shots there. They're just not quite falling yet. I think that was a good look from Zach. I didn't realize that Wilson Parker is going by the name Gooner on the back of his jersey this season. Might have to ask him about that, Dave.
Yeah, indeed. I heard there was he was going to have an interesting name, and I was not told what it was. Saw that on day one. Also shares my number 14.
How about that? I didn't know that, Dave.
Wilson, he was a highly anticipated newcomer this year. Played varsity basketball on St. Luke's. Was looking to be the Garrett replacement and be a, similar, have a similar impact to Garrett, which he just hasn't this year. He's a good player, and I think he could get going better to end this year. Like I said, if he post up some more, that's what I would personally like to see from him. I think that's where he has a big advantage. Not tonight necessarily, but against a lot of players in this league at his height. He has a big advantage there.
That's part of the problem, or it's just a tough issue that the commissioner and the committee has to deal with, is trying to evaluate talent that's new in the league. You've got some guys like Wilson, and you think they're going to be good, and they can still be good. That maybe they exceed your expectations, but it's just either way, it's hard to judge if you haven't really seen them play a whole lot in recent times. So that's it's something to consider. But we're here now, and we got a good game going in the second quarter, Dave.
Yeah, Ball Hogs keeping it close here early. We're up early. Very big game for them, as they are last in the standings right now behind the Gunslingers, who have one win. So wins are
Wins are a
Very
hot
important
commodity
right now
here.
for the
Yeah.
Hogs.
Wilson going to try to post it up again and not having a lot of success there. And Blues going to push the envelope again here. I mean, man, Nate with the top of the key three-pointer. He's going to splash it down. And just like that, the Blues, you know, they're open up a 9-point lead here.
Yeah, Nate definitely has a good three-point shot. Maybe a little underrated.
Josh with a three-pointer of his own, he's going to answer it. Nate Briers isn't the only Briers in the family that can make a three-pointer. I just got to say that.
Indeed, Josh has been considered one of the best in the league at shooting the tray ball. He needs to get going from there to end this year if the Hogs want to make the playoffs, possibly make a run.
Drew Bushman off the back of the rim, and Zach thinks he's going to push the envelope a little bit. Man, Zach with the miss, but a good follow by Wilson Parker. Quick 4 points there from the Ball Hogs.
Yeah, nice look by Zach there, and then nice job by Wilson to clean it up. Hogs may need to get in transition more as the game progresses.
Neal is that guard him. Neal's going to shoot over the top of him, and it's an ugly shot. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, it is falling through the hoop.
Makes you chuckle watching, but
I mean, it's almost unfathomable. It's pretty hard to watch. It's so ugly, but I mean, it's so good you can't even take your eyes off of it. Nate with a block on Wilson, and Drew's going to push the envelope, and Luke just can't catch him. And the Blues are just crushing in transition. And Nate's having a good game on the defensive side against Wilson. Let's see what Josh is doing here. It's like Josh wants to do a little posting of his own. Might have gotten away with a travel. He's going to put it up. It's off the rim. And I think Josh just talked to somebody and said, if we want to get physical, we can. So keep that in the back of your mind. Neal with another three, and that's off. That's an air ball. And Josh just touched it. So it's going to stay with the Blues. I like a little physicality out of Josh, though. You know, I like a little edge.
could be what the Hogs need.
Pretty good take there from Neal. And I think Zach did just about all he could on that. And just
Neal having a real nice start.
yeah, Neal's looking good. Neal looks good driving in. Zach's going to take a three-pointer. That's not a rebound. Comes right back out to him. He's going to put it up and in. That's a good-looking play from Zach Khalifi right there.
I mean, a decent-looking shot, and then the follow with the floater. That was
We got a timeout from the Blues, yeah.
Has Zach been in that cul-de-sac working? That was a decent-looking three-point shot.
Man, he's been working somewhere. I did hear a story, ladies and gentlemen, about Zach running a 5K in his own neighborhood. Which, those of you that don't know, this neighborhood is not. It's not a large neighborhood. He said he had to run, I believe, 12 laps around his neighborhood. That's dedication, looking at the same view every lap, you know. And he's just repeating it. And good on Zach, man. He getting in shape, and he's. Clearly, it's shown on the court, too. That was a good-looking shot, good-looking follow-up, good-looking layup from Zach. He's keeping him within reach here.
Yeah, definitely has to be one of the more in-shape players in this league.
Which, when the bar's set on the floor, there's only one way up. But Zach's trending the right way. All right, looks like we're ready to resume action here. Neal's going to inbound it to Drew Bushman. 23-14 Blues, 4:50 left in the second quarter. And Drew's at the top of the key with Josh on him. Nate gonna put it up right away. I don't mind that shot. Just off the back of the rim. Zach's gonna take it out. Over to Josh in the corner. That's off the rim. And another outlet pass to Drew Bushman. And Drew missed the layup, but just once again, just transition out in transition for the Blues.
Well, the Hogs got to start getting back.
Yeah, the Hogs got to realize that. one from Zach Khalifi right over Nate Brock. Good looking shot from Zach. Looks like he might have hurt his arm a little bit. Really impressive from Zach there, taking the initiative, taking the drive in.
Yeah, it has a nice little floater.
Little
going
floater
there.
at the top. Yeah, get high release. Get it over Nate. That free throw is going to need some work on it still. But
What you love to see if you're the Hogs, though,
Yeah.
Zach Khalifi scored some points for you.
yeah, I think he's got their last 4. Neil at the top. He's going to drive right. He's going to pop a 3. That's nothing but air right there. Neil's looking good, but he's also had a few shots that are just kind of off kilter.
That's kind of what you come to expect
Yep.
from Neil, then.
And Zach's going to drive it in again and got the layup off, but it was off the side of the rim. And Neil's going to push it. And Neil with a little fancy dribble, and he's going to drive it in. And he got fouled by Josh. Almost a little travel on the dribble there. What's going on? Good to see you.
An MVP candidate right there joining us in the booth for a second.
Yeah, Jack Flynn. Having a great season, newcomer to the league, and definitely a force to be reckoned with. Neil also made the first free throw, I believe. Here comes the second. He's going to make both of them. How about the Blues? Neil and Drew making both their free throws from what I've seen. It's good. You know, you getting points like that, that's a good way to take them.
Yeah, knocking down free throws, that's a way to gain a big advantage in this league.
That's right. There's been issues in the past with free throw percentage in this league from all members. Up to Luke at the top. Steal there from Drew Bushman. He's got a 2-on-2. Allen's going to push. Allen with a crazy layup.
Not sure what that was.
I'm not sure what that was either, but it's going to lead to an open 3 from Luke Byers. He's going to make it. Makes you pay on the other end for that. I don't even know what to call that layup, Dave. That was not Allen's best moment there.
More like a pass than a
Yeah,
layup.
we've seen a lot of layups get smoked. A lot of force off the backboard. Drew with a 3-pointer of his own. It's off the front of the rim. Josh can grab the rebound. 25-19 Blues. A little over 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. Josh top of the key. We'll see what Josh can pop a long-range 3, and you know that's going down. Good-looking shot from Josh Byers. That's going to force a timeout. We got a 3-point game, Dave.
Yeah, real nice run by the Hogs there. I was saying as we were coming out of that break that Hogs need to watch out because the Blues may make a run, but they make the run and make this a 3-point game with 2:08 left here in the second.
Once again, Sam Honeycutt in the booth. Glad I could be here tonight. Semi-retired from the league after myriad of situations, medical, financial, work, even spirit, a lot of reasons. But glad to be back here and glad to be on the mic tonight, Dave. I appreciate y'all having me.
Yeah, everybody happy to see Sam in the building. One of the league favorites when he was a player.
I think that depends on who you ask, Dave.
Is there any chance we'll see you next year, Sam?
Dave, I wish I could tell you, but I don't have my. I couldn't tell you. I can't commit to anything. I'm going to keep my cards open.
Well, that's what
I wouldn't rule anything. I'm never going to rule anything out. Anything's possible. Would I say it's likely? No, I would not. Would I say it's possible? Yeah, sure. I'd say it's possible, Dave. I like the trajectory of the league with the new guys that were added. I think the league's probably at a really good point of competition in terms of quality of play, and we're seeing some good looks here tonight. Some good players here tonight.
Well, that'll make some fans excited there. You heard it here first. Sam Honeycutt.
Let's not blow that out of proportion.
Possibly returning.
No. Well,
you heard it from the.
Anything's possible, people. Anything's possible. Back here, Blues. Neil's going to take a shot. Chris has got an illegal screen. That's against. That's not, but Chris was on it pretty quickly, and that's going to be. It's going to be ball hog ball.
That'll be the first one of those you've seen. The first one of those you've seen this year.
And I did just hear the name Chris Heights get brought up on the court. Oh, that was not a good looking shot there, but after that illegal screen. Although I think Chris Heights maybe gets a bad rap for some of his screens. I think sometimes he's just bigger than a lot of the people. But you know that's cost of doing business. Drew Bushman, top of the key here. Alan Edeker's really watching his screens now. Oh, and that was a good look from Drew, but it just didn't happen. It's going to be out on Zach. Seem to be some pretty positive spirits on the court. Drew's got a good-looking layup, and that's in. That looked pretty easy right there, Dave. Drew looking really impressive tonight.
Yeah, he's an all-around good player. No two ways about it.
Active hands. Good shot there from Luke. Answers right back.
He's somebody the Hogs need to get going.
Yeah.
He's a good player. Sometimes doesn't put up a whole lot of points these days, but he's somebody that could be a big X factor for him.
Under a minute left here in the game. Neal at the top of the key. Blues are up by 3. I mean, Neal is just another. Now, that looked like he came from out of bounds. Oh, wow. And a three-pointer from Nate. Kind of a wild sequence goes the Blues' way. It looked like Neal might have gone out of bounds, jumped back from out of bounds, and touched the ball. I didn't have a clear view, but might have gotten away with something down there. It was a wild sequence. Luke going to drive in here. It was a big three-pointer from the Blues, though. Gooner at the top of the key. Over to Luke. Luke's going to drive in. Down to 10 seconds here with Drew Bushman. Blues up 6. Definitely looking for the last shot here. Let's see if Drew's going to take it or if he's going to get it over to Neal. Drew looks like he's going to take it. Step back 3. And that's off the brim. Pretty decent look there from Drew. Just didn't fall. The Blues are going to take a 6-point lead in the half, Dave.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be too upset right now if you're the Ball Hogs. You know, 6-point game, you're in it against a team that had the best record in the league as of a week ago.
Yeah. You know, and that last three-pointer the Blues made was kind of off just a crazy sequence. I mean, I don't want to say the shot wasn't lucky, but the sequence that led to the shot might have been a little lucky there from the Blues. It could be a little bit demoralizing for the Ball Hogs, but I think you're right, Dave. I think they know they're in a decent spot. I think they know they're well within this game.
Yeah. I think you're in a. You got to be okay with where you are if you're the Ball Hogs. If you're the Blues, I mean, I think the Blues have played pretty good to only be up 6 against them. So
I agree.
I feel like both teams have to be okay with where they are right now and have to come out ready to play in the second half.
Dave, talk a little bit about your team this year. Talk about the highs, the lows, everything in between, man. Tell me what's been going on. I haven't seen a lot.
Yeah, the Gunslingers have been struggling this year. Our only win is against the winless Hogs, who really had control of most of the game. We had a real strong finish to the game to get the W. But we've definitely underperformed. We have 2 really good players, and Sam Satterwhite and Bo Hightower. And I've been thinking every week it may be the week it kind of all comes together for us. It just hasn't happened yet. But
running out of weeks here, Dave. Running out of weeks.
We are, but we're in the playoffs at the moment.
Yeah.
And you make it to the playoffs, anything can happen.
That's right. We've seen some crazy things happen on this court and previous courts. So I guess, for playoff implications, this is basically a must-win game for the Ball Hogs. Is that fair to say?
No, not necessarily. It's a very important game because if we win today and they lose,
then it's over.
Then they're eliminated.
Okay.
But they're not eliminated from just a loss. If we lose as well, Then we play the last week of the season.
Okay.
And if they win, then I believe there will be a playing game.
Okay.
4 seed if we're both have 1 win.
So not a must win, but you're talking about as close to a must win as it could get without being a must win.
Exactly. But yeah, potential for a playing game has a decent likelihood.
Yeah. Would that be the first playing game in SPBL history? Is that?
I believe it would be.
Yeah, that would. All right, start of the third quarter here. Ballhawks going to have the ball. They're going to inbound it over to Josh. Sam Honey got David Keenan in the booth here. Wilson tried to pass it to a cutting Zach. Wilson going to post up now instead, and that was certainly a carry that he got away with. He's going to get a foul call instead. Definitely looked like a carry to me, Dave. I'm not sure about you, but Wilson going to take 2 shots. Refs might have had a bad angle on that.
He got the better of Nate Bryers right there on that one.
Bo Hightower just dropped his whistle. First shot missed from the Gooner. Gooner makes a second one there.
The 2 tallest players in the league going at it tonight, and Wilson Parker and Nate Bryers.
Drew Bushman top of key with Josh on him. Over to Neal. God, that's just a tough shot from Neal. Ooh, Josh had a good thought, and it's an outlet to Neal, and Neal's going to have an easy layup that he misses once again. And Neal is down on the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in a bad spot right now. It's basically a 3-on-4 right here. If the Ballhawks can't find a way to score right here, Josh does the 3-pointer, and then he's got the outlet once again because Neal's still sitting down there cherry picking. And Neal's going to make the layup this time. I mean, you've got to all you can do is shake your head at that, Dave.
Those could potentially come out to be costly. That's 3 point-blank missed layups now by Neal.
Neal was so frustrated with himself, he stayed on the other side of the court the entire possession and then got a full outlet pass for another layup. Wilson with the rebound. Missed it. God. You cross-court pass over to Drew. Drew with a quick trigger. That's off. I feel like you have to like what the Ballhogs are doing, though. Zach driving in and Wilson cleaning up. It's just not falling as much as they'd like it to. Luke in the middle. Out of the Gooner. Gooner looks like he wants to take a 3. God, I mean, just another close take. Good hands from Nate. Yep, knew Nate was going to shoot that one. That's off the back of the rim. I don't mind that shot.
I definitely like to see a few of those from Nate a game. Definitely a few 3-pointers is what you want to see from him.
Got a blocking foul there on Allen. A little bit of physicality between Allen and Josh. I think Josh noted earlier on the court. It seems to be all in pretty fair play. Just competitiveness. Zach at the top of the key here for the Hogz. Luke on the left side. Good hands from Nate. Oh. Luke gets the ball up. Just got fouled by Nate. Kind of just in a tough spot. Luke's going to shoot 2. Chris just let Nate know Nate's got 4 fouls.
That's kind of a big deal with the time we have left in the game.
Definitely. Luke's going to make the first free throw as well.
2 more, and it's 2 shots in the ball, I believe.
second one off for Luke. 32-26 Blues, 4:50 left in the game. Drew's going to bring it up on the left side. And that's a good take there from Drew Bushman. And I think that's an and one.
Yeah, real quick there to get around Josh.
Drew saw he had that left side open. And that's a really good take there from Drew. Drew's been impressive. Makes the free throw, too. 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, it's been a real nice duo this year. Neil complimented by Drew, and then Drew complimented by Nate. Third option. That's a real nice trio.
Oh, good play there from Luke and Josh. Josh gets his own rebound, misses it again. Gooner with a rebound. He's going to get it. Good effort there from the Gooner.
Yeah, good hustle there by the Hogz.
Neil just tapped Josh on his right shoulder and made him look, but Neil's actually on his left shoulder. Pretty oldest trick in the book there. Neil with a 3-point shot. It's ugly once again. This time it doesn't fall.
Better hope he doesn't watch this game, Sam.
Hey, look, it can be as ugly as it needs to be if it's effective, which it is. You can only hate on it so long. Josh gets a shot up. He's got a shooting foul. He's going to shoot too. No, and look, hey, Sam will be the first to tell you that Sam Honeycutt's got an ugly jump shot, and Neil's is probably more effective than mine is. So, yeah, what's the old saying, David? You don't have to look pretty; it just has to work. Josh missed the first one.
Also has the best nickname in the league, the Electric Neil. Why don't you give us one of those when he hits
the Electric Neil? Yeah, that's a good one. Josh can make the second one.
One of my favorite players in the league to watch.
6-point game here, 3:40 left in the third. Blues up. Blues taking the ball down. Ooh. I mean, it was a rocket of a pass from Alan Edeker. That might have registered. Tough shot there from Neil. Good deep by Zach. That pass had some oomph behind it, Dave.
It did. I don't like that shot there by Neil.
Yeah.
Sometimes he can force it just a little too much. He can make the crazy ones. I didn't like that one.
Yeah, you've got to like this matchup if you're Wilson. I'd spin the other way away from Nate. Well, that could have been a foul, but no call there. Wilson asked him what it was.
Yeah, maybe he could have even taken it left and then gone back right.
Right.
But, yeah, that was tough there, spinning into Nate.
Yeah, I don't think he should have spun that way. Might have had an argument for a foul, but also just wasn't the best. Neil down low with Zach. Zach's guarding him. Neil's going to take another tough shot. That's off the side of it. Neil's not happy. Neil is not happy. If Luke pushed the issue here, he's got a 4-on-3. Neil's good rebound from Josh there. Josh needs to spin back to his right. He's going to have it. Instead, Josh is going to take it out. Josh just runs through Allen. I don't know exactly what happened there. I think it might have just been a trip, accidental trip or something. It didn't look that bad. Missed 3-pointer from Josh. Drew Bushman going to take it out. 2 minutes left. Really tough layup. Good D from Josh. Learned from that mistake the last time. Luke on the right side. Luke with a 3-pointer. Oh, and it looked good, and that's a good rebound from Zach. Josh with a 3-pointer. Josh buries it. Deep 3-pointer from Josh Bryars, and we got a timeout. Sam Honeycutt once again in the booth here, Dave Keena. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to apologize once again for the allergy situation here. This is absolutely ridiculous. Those of you that know me know, usually I like to take Zyrtec. Well, recently I've switched. I've started taking Allegra D, 12 hours, and it usually I feel like it's been working a lot better. But Please excuse me if it looks like I'm getting emotional on the set. I'm really not. It's just my allergies. The Allegra clearly has not kicked in yet. So wasn't expecting this, but I'm powering through it, Dave. That's what it's the name of the game is just power through it.
Yeah, I had me.
I hate to interrupt you, Dave, but it looks like Neil Alsop could be crying on the bench right now. He looked a little tired. I don't think he's actually crying, but I mean, just looking pretty darn dejected. I think he knows he could be making some of these shots, even though they're just really tough shots. Neil, kind of the leader, probably the scoring leader on the Blues, I would have to think. 3-point game here, Dave.
I was just going to say, too, there, I had me some sinus issues this week as well.
Yeah. It's never fun.
Just a few days, I got over it.
But, ladies and gentlemen, we do this for you, I mean, somebody's got to commentate. It might as well be us. Nate in the post picked up his dribble. Allen at the top. Nate's looking for a post down low. I think I'd like to get it to him. Yeah, I think Nate should post this up, and that'd clear out. No. Pretty good D there. Tapped up. Allen with the rebound. Oh, and Nate missed the layup. Nate's still fighting for it. Nate's going to get the layup, put it back up, and a good flying in rebound from Zach. Josh going to push it. Josh with the three-pointer. Oh, and almost in and out for Josh. I like the shot. Over to Neil. Neil's going to take a three-pointer. Another air ball from Neil.
Always like to see Nate get the ball in the post. He's so big and strong.
We could have a 5-second issue here if Zach doesn't. All right.
Something I would definitely like to see him do more. Very tough to guard.
Look at Zach just, the layups are just so frustrating tonight for both teams. I love the hustle from Zach. Crazy dribbling from Neil. I mean, you've got to love the hustle, but it just didn't fall. Allen with an air ball. And there's 15 seconds left. We'll see if the Hogz realize it. And Chris is going to make sure they realize it with the 10-second call out. Here's Josh. Good screen. Pretty good hands from Allen. That's an open shot for Josh, though. And it's off the back of the rim. That's going to be in the third. 3-point game, 35-32. LA Blues ahead. Yeah, and we got us a good one, Dave. We got us a good one going into the fourth.
Yeah, we're setting up for a real good fourth quarter here. The Blues had a little bit of a run earlier in the game, but I mean, for the most part, it's been a close, entertaining game. We're shaping up for what we hope will be an exciting fourth quarter and Elam ending here.
Absolutely. Dave, not to get too personal, Dave, I know we got a game in front of us, but I know you're working today with the trucks and I don't know if the barges run on Sundays or anything, so probably trucks only. How was everything get handled at the mill?
Yeah, pretty smooth day today. I got the work phone with me so I can check emails and whatnot. See, it could be possible that we have to have a one-man booth if a critical truck comes up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's hope and pray that doesn't happen. Let's just keep it at that. Dave, so I didn't realize you had two phones on you. Is that correct?
And I see some critical load security.
Ladies and gentlemen, we could be losing Dave here. I can glance over on the right, and when the email's got the exclamation point on it, it's serious. That Dave's email has got the exclamation point on it.
We're looking at Monday afternoon delivery or Tuesday morning.
Okay.
So I think that can wait until tomorrow.
We got time. Yeah.
I hope Heather doesn't see this.
It's a scorcher inside the gym tonight. Like we said earlier, somebody's got to do it.
Sickness, heat,
work,
weather,
injuries. Dave, I see you have a Band-Aid on your right knee.
Yeah, that's an old scar I have from an injury playing basketball at the old gym.
A lot of memories there, Dave. You got the scars to still show it.
Crashed into the stage.
Oh gosh,
middle school basketball.
Wow, that's way
And it
I think I remember.
today.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Not sure how. I just looked down and I was bleeding.
Good rebound there from Nate. Good pass there from Drew, and Allen's going to finally make a layup. That was a good-looking play there from the Blues. Nice-looking play from the Blues to start the quarter. Fourth quarter here, Sam Honey got Dave Kina. LA Blues up 37-32 against the Hogz. 7:30 left. Wilson Parker going to try to post up Nate here. He gets the foul call. Thought he was going to have the N1. Nate's saying he's straight up. Said he was right there on the call. I think that's a fair call. I think that's 5 fouls on Nate. So we'll have to see what comes. Should be 2 shots here for the Gooner.
It's been a well-ref game so far.
Yeah, I think it's been pretty clean. I mean, both sides pretty clean. Doesn't seem like there's a ton of animosity. God, and you really want to see that free throw fall if you're Wilson. First one off the back of the rim. And the second shot was, and good hands from Josh Bryars to get a rebound. I think he has his dribble, yeah. Top of the key to Luke. It's a big rebound from Josh. We'll see if they can capitalize here. Luke's going to take a tough shot, and he gets it to go. That's a big play for the Hogz.
Yeah, I would say that was not a smart shot, but
really tough shot there from Luke. He's made a couple of those tonight. Kind of turnaround faders in with some contention. Drew Bushman picks up his dribble. He's going to swing it over to Nate. See what Nate wants to do here. I'm not sure I love that from Nate. I mean, it is open, but maybe you want to see Nate kind of drive in or take his time there a little bit. Look at the top of the key here. 3-point game. Zach Khalifi. Got a good inside pass to Josh. We'll see if Josh can do anything here. Josh with a good little spin move, but the shot just wasn't there.
Wilson there was trying to get a screen. Set a screen. That's something they need to do more and get Wilson better matchups so he can post up.
Josh not happy about something. I couldn't hear exactly what it was. Man, and Drew had that same layup he's had a couple times on going to the left side, screening Josh off, and just missed it again. He's showing some frustration. Seen a lot of missed layups tonight, Dave.
Certainly have.
That's a good shot there from Luke. God. Yeah, and that was off on the Gooner. Drew Bushman bringing it up. Nate with top of the three-pointer. Good rebound there from Luke Bryars. Still a 3-point game. A little over 5 minutes left. So Hightower's looking at me. Josh on the right side against Allen. See what he wants to do. A little too much dribbling there for Josh. Over to Luke. Inside to Wilson. Let's see what Wilson wants to do. Nate was calling for the 3 seconds in the paint. Didn't get it, but said Wilson had a foot out. Shot was off. Drew Bushman on the left side again. We'll see if he wants to drive in like he has been. No, over to Allen. Let's see what Allen wants to do. Maybe a screen and drive. Three-pointer for Drew Bushman. He got it to go. Big shot there from Drew.
Those are huge shots here leading up to 4 minutes when the Elam ending starts. These teams normally like to take a timeout.
That's right.
So very important what the score is at 4 minutes.
I think we might be seeing a little too much dribbling out of the ball Hogs. You kind of want to see some cuts, maybe some passes here. Pretty good layup there from Wilson.
Another big shot there.
Good defense from Nate.
Likely call a timeout here.
There's the timeout.
Very important, minute or so leading up to the 4-minute mark.
Absolutely.
If they don't make that shot right there, Wilson doesn't make that shot, that's a much tougher comeback to make.
So the target score is going to be 47. Is that right, Dave? If it's 40-36 right now?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's one less shot the Hogs have to make since he made that one there with 4 and a little bit of change.
47. Confirmed by Chris.
Then a huge shot by Drew right before it to extend that lead for the LA Blues.
It is hotter than a witch's titty and a brass bra in here, Dave.
It is burning up. We need to do something about this AC. I believe it's...
I don't think it matches Pius quite yet. There was one time in Pius that I was concerned for the well-being of my friends and myself. I'm not at that point yet. I'm not close to that point yet, but it is hot.
It's what we're used to, though. Luckily, we have some fans set up around the court.
We have some fans, that's right.
And I'm not talking about people watching the game. We only have one of those.
Yeah, we're pretty sparse in the pretty sparse crowd tonight in terms of those type of fans. But I will say, I think we have more fans putting out air than we do fans cheering for either team right now. I can see 3 actual fans. All right, back to the action. Drew's going to take a quick shot. He got it to go. Drew's having a fantastic game.
Really is. He's I've said it a few times, he's just a great player. A great compliment to Neil.
Nate with the behind-the-back hands on the defense. Pretty good defense there from Nate. That's about all you can ask for. Drew's going to push it. That's a pretty good look from Drew. It just didn't fall. Wilson bringing up the court for the Hogs. Luke going to drive. I feel like you got to take advantage of this mismatch somehow with Wilson down low and Drew. We'll see if they go to it. Luke kind of doing a lot of dribbling back and forth. God, and they finally try to get it in. It's poked away. And they've got an outlet pass, and it's over Nate's head. I like the idea, just the execution wasn't quite there.
How do you throw it over?
Yeah, the Hogs really blew that one there with that matchup Wilson had, and Nate was on the three-point line. They could have taken advantage of that.
Should have done. I think it should have gone sooner if you're Luke. Down low to Wilson. Now that's a good-looking shot. It just didn't fall. Over to Zach's going to... Man, and that's 3 shots that Nate's affecting, and nothing goes.
Yeah, Nate having a great defensive game.
Yeah,
tonight.
looking good right there. You can tell he's getting a little tired, but he's keeping the steam in it. Three-pointer, it looks like. Good rebound from Zach. Got a timeout there from Josh.
I think right now, if you're the Ball Hogs, you got to get some mismatches for Wilson. Set screens, get him a mismatch, and then feed him in the post. That's your best shot here.
Absolutely.
And maybe hope Josh can knock down a few threes for you. But the Elam ending, if you're down, it can be
it's an uphill
back
battle.
If I'm the Blues here, I'm probably running my offense through Drew. I mean, Neil, he's your main scorer. He's your guy. But right now, you just want to be smart. Drew's a very smart player. You don't want to take a dumb shot and give extra chances, extra possessions to the Ball Hogs here.
All right, we're back in action here. Josh up top of the key. 42-36, Blues. Good rebound from Luke. Good fake from Luke. Let's see if he can get it. And he does get it. Big shot. Had to have it.
Big time there from Luke Byers.
How about the rebound too from Luke? That's what sparked that play. Over to Neal. God, that's a really good look from Neal. Big rebound from Allen. Nate going to pull a three. Rebound Luke. Allen with a lot of big hustle plays tonight. Over to Josh. Ooh. Josh going to pop. Ooh. Rebound from Zach. Oh, and Zach can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Zach's saying he's getting hit in the face. That's a three from Josh. And you know that's going down, and that's a tie game.
Left him wide open. Not what you want to do in that situation, or really ever with Josh.
Drew Bushman, top of the key. He's going to take his three-pointer over his own. Just off the rim. We got a tie game, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to try to find Josh again. We'll see if Josh wants to take another shot. It sure looks like he wants to. Pretty good defense from Allen. Floater from Josh. And that's good-looking shots just off the back of the rim. And they're going to push the transition. Has just killed them all night, and they're not going to stop it. Big rebound from Allen. Out to Neal. Rebound Gooner.
Nice look there for Neal, but couldn't get it to fall.
And Neal's gone a little bit quiet towards the end of this game. Rebound Gooner. And Gooner's going to get it to go. And just like that, the Hogs have taken the lead in this game. Is that their first lead of the game? It very well could be.
Unbelievable right there by the Hogs. 2 3-pointers, and then you get Nate Byers out of the paint for just a second, and Wilson goes down there and scores. So now a 3-pointer, and the Ball Hogs will win this thing.
And if you're the Ball Hogs, man, you got to be looking for Josh. Try to get Josh on the screen and try to get an open shot, I feel like. You don't have to have the 3-pointer necessarily, but if it's there, man, Josh, the guy you definitely want taking it.
Yeah, definitely don't need to try to force it. That would be dumb. But yeah, if you get Josh an open look, that is what you would like to see.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's go time now. Let's lock in here. Drew Bushman, top of the key. Neal with a 3-pointer fading away. It's off the front rim. Rebound Josh. And the Ball Hogs have a chance to win on this possession. If they want. Let's see what they do here. Luke on the right side. Post down to Wilson. Now they might be trying to go at Nate. Let's see what they do. And just off the front of the rim. Good rebound from Zach. Good rebound effort from Zach. I really like the strategy there from the Ball Hogs. Let's see if they get back to it. Screen for Luke. Good D from Drew Bushman. I don't know who that was out on. Looking like it's out on Neal. Good effort from Zach's on the rebound, too. Really, the plays that no one's talking about, they're keeping them in this game. Gooner's calling for a timeout. Josh Byers not even huddling with his team. He looks like he's ready to get to his spot and take a shot.
Yeah, you'd love to get a good inbounds play here for the Ball Hogs.
Yeah, I feel like you'd love it, yeah.
Not sure if they're drawing one up here.
But sure does not look like it.
You would love to get a mismatch on Wilson on a screen and get him a good-looking close shot. Or if you could find Josh, get him a screen, get him an open 3-pointer.
Zach's going to be the inbounder here. 44-42, Hogs up. Target score 47. Over to Josh. Josh can have an open 3-pointer. And it's just off, and Drew's going to push the envelope. Let's see if Josh can get there. And Drew makes the layup. Man.
It is once there.
Yeah. We're tied at 44. That was a good look from Josh. Smart play by Drew Bushman once again. Oh, that was a hot pass. Good rebound, Zach. Good decision by Zach. Get it out to Luke. Nate's playing good defense. He's not fouling. He knows he can't foul. Gooner's just got to make a shot. Luke making his move. Picks up his dribble. Over to Zach. Zach's going to drive in. And Zach misses the layup. Gooner's up. Gooner might have gotten away with it. There's the foul on Nate, and that's going to be 6 on Nate. What a play by Gooner. He just got me out of my seat. The rebounds have been huge, Dave.
They have, and that's 2 shots and
Two shots and the ball. Nate really didn't have much of an option there.
Very unfortunate for the LA Blues.
Man, that's a huge play. And the rebounds just keep this team in it. Let's see if Gooner can make his free throws. Missed a couple earlier. And he missed it the exact same way as he did earlier, shooting it too hard.
Very smart by Wilson there to go hard at Nate right
Absolutely.
there.
But you've got to capitalize here. And he gets one to go. Hogz are going to retain the ball. They're going to have a side out.
Yeah, made shot wins it.
That's right, 45-44. Inbound to Josh. Khalifi's cutting. Over to Khalifi. Oh, and big save by Wilson. Defense is extremely tight, as you can imagine. Oh, and good hands by Drew Bushman once again.
Slow it down.
And a three-pointer would win it here for the Blues. Good defense by Zach. Not letting Neal get a shot off. Drew behind the three-point line. Let's see what he wants to do here. He looks like he wants to drive in. He's going to get that. Good defense by Josh. Still going to retain here with the Blues possession. Allen inbound. Out to Neal. A three-pointer wins it. And three-pointer wins it! And my goodness gracious.
Saving that the whole time.
Unbelievable.
And Zach just, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, you can't even make it up at this point. You can't even make it up.
The electric Neal.
The electric Neal has struck. He has struck once again.
It's what he does. He hits crazy big-time shots. Let's see if we can get him over
And the
here.
Hogz are stunned. I mean, absolutely stunning.
Heartbreaking loss for the Ball Hogs.
We're going to have the man of the minute. I mean,
This
good
guy is unbelievable.
gracious. Neal also
Electric Neal.
coming to join us in the booth, man. I've come to 2 games this year. In both games I've come to, you've made a fadeaway, game-winning three-point shot to end the game. How does that, just? I mean, you had to have known that was the shot to win the game. You knew a three-pointer had to win it. So I mean, take me through your process, man.
I just wanted to rest.
Yeah.
We were so gassed today. I don't know. For some reason, I took an hour nap before I came, but yeah, they played great.
Yeah.
Khalifi shut me down. I mean, I didn't make that, but still, the rest of the game, they played amazing defense. We couldn't get shit to fall. Too many fouls by us. I'm just rambling, but
Yeah, I mean, really good game from both teams. I thought Zach had a good game. Josh played well. Obviously, on your side, Drew Bushman and Nate really had a solid game. Drew in particular, driving, getting layups, rebounds. What do you have to say about Drew's performance?
I mean, he plays like he's 6'3" out here.
Yep.
He's sneaky athlete. I needed him big today, and Nate hit some big shots. I'm shocked we even won.
We were pretty shocked in the booth. Dave, you got anything for Neal before you let him go?
Yeah, Neal, you're unbelievable. One of my favorite players in the league. How do you always come up hitting big time crazy shots? It seems just like a talent, a trait.
Yeah, I don't know. Like my whole life, just shooting basketball in the backyard. I always practice stuff like that, and like 3-2-1 shots, and I don't know. Like I said, I just want to get it over with today, and I don't even know why I said I would help with the second game because I'm tired. But yeah, man, I don't know if it's in my blood. I haven't been tested for it, but yeah.
Neil, thanks for joining us, man. Another game winner. I mean, unbelievable game, unbelievable shot. Just a heartbreak for the Hogs, but what a redemption and a comeback. Y'all had the lead most of the game, and then at the end right there, the Hogs really just came on strong, but pulling their hearts out. Neil also, thank you for joining us in the booth, man. We got another game coming in front of us.